Yes, what a great company. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Atomians, friends, and guests on the call this morning. If you are here for the first time, we welcome you and we'd be happy to hear from you. And feel free to introduce yourself if you're a new Atomian on the call this morning. Yeah, we invite you to introduce yourself. But however you got here this morning, your being here is indeed a display of your emotional and your intellectual investment in the company, in the business, in the products. We had the illustrious Les Brown with us this morning. He says, challenge yourself. He says, get yourself amongst a collaborative community. And we here in Atomy, Momentum Mornings, and we have the various chat rooms in this space. I say, folks, get involved. Challenge yourself. Get yourself an accountability partner. Become an active force in life. The illustrious Florence, Royal Master Florence, she says it all the time. And every time she says it, I feel the pain in my heart because she says it's one life. And God has given us this one life. Let's become an active participant, an active force in life. Here is Les Brown. I didn't even know he was 81 years old. And February the 17th, he says he'll be 82 and he's still going. And he's still doing it. And he's doing it. And he's doing it. So, folks, let's take care of our health. Your health is your wealth. So, quickly, we'll just do a hemo him if you're here for the first time. We can't have you uh, leave and not hear about the wonderful, 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 wonderful number one best selling herbal supplement worldwide. Every 7 seconds, someone is consuming Hemohim. So let's take a quick minute before we bring up our guest presenter this morning and let's talk about Hemohim, the powerful Hemohim. ladies and gentlemen, I would like to bring on stage Dr. Mr. Microbiome Campbell. But before I do, a quick word about Hemohim. Hemohim is the number one flagship product of the company called Atomy. And Atomy exists because of this wonderful product. The chairman, founder of this company was about to die. He was in a hospital, had his family gathered around him, liver disease. Someone, thank God, someone introduced Mr. Park to Hemohim. He recovered. And so he's on a mission. His motto, cherish the spirit, create the vision, serve in humility. This week, we celebrated Martin Luther King's birthday. He said, I have a dream. He said, I may not get there with you, but we will get to the mountaintop. It is my intention, desire, purpose to help us to all get to that mountaintop. And having gotten to the mountaintop, to go over on the other side, not just to look over into the promised land. So you will forgive me if I'm passionate about Hemohim. You'll forgive me if I'm passionate about Atomy. But we are this year, 2026, it's all about the crusade. And we have with us this morning Dr. Campbell to talk to us about that gut health connection. My brother from another mother, a hard-working community advocate. He's here, he's there, he's doing it, and he's doing it, and he's doing it. Dr. Campbell, can you hear me?
Live on direct, sir. Am I
Yes, sir,
coming through
yes, sir,
clear?
yes, sir. All the way from, is it Kingston, Jamaica?
Let me more precisely, Greater Portmore, St. Catherine, the dormitory
Oh,
community to Kingston.
all right, all right, all right. You don't have to brag, my brother.
Yes.
You know
Then
me,
so
you know me.
what if I'd said this section of paradise?
All right. Dr. Campbell, it's a pleasure having you with us this morning. And two things before I unleash you. I discovered only this week, as I listened keenly to this wonderful product that we have here in Atomy, the CSI microbiome. Uh, I realized that we have some great products in the wellness store. Additionally, this week we looked at the Vital Hair product, only to realize that the gentleman presenting the shampoo is talking about the scalp biome. I jumped out of my chair, brother.
Yes.
I jumped out of my chair. That Atomy is on the cutting edge of the science of the microbiome. So, Mr. Microbiome, Dr. Clive Campbell, the floor is yours, sir. Thank you.
Okay, great. Thank you for the invitation. I appreciate allowing me to speak on this platform. Let me say hi to all the persons who have decided to shine in today. We are going to take a ride. So fasten your seatbelt, because some of us have been so busy, we have not been brought up to speed in terms of some of the most recent development in human biology. And you will be happy to know where modern science has taken us. So, ladies and gentlemen, for what I consider the best kept secret of human health, it is the gut microbiome. That is basically what we are focusing on today. It's in another section of life we hear about, it's all about the Benjamins. But when it comes to the human health, it's all about the microbiome. Get used to it, microbiome. I give you a quotation to set the tone for our conversation. David Castorani, our understanding of the gut microbiome will overturn everything we think we know about medicine, about health, and about nutrition. End of quote. What a profound statement. That man is a gastroenterologist, and in his circle, among his tribe, he is known as the guru. And you hear what he said. Our understanding of the gut microbiome will overturn everything we think we know about health, medicine, and nutrition. I was watching television one day and a young lady was speaking. She said something that grabbed me. She said, if all you see is all that you see, then you do not see all there is to be seen. For those who are listening and might like it, if all you see is all that you see, then you do not see all there is to be seen. Ladies and gentlemen, the naked eyes cannot see all the wonders and splendors and magnificence of the human body. The eyes have to be aided by a microscope, the electron microscope and other similar microscopes nowadays, to understand that our body is teeming with life other than human life. And that is where modern science has headed. What have you heard? What have you heard about bacteria? Because even though we're talking about the microbiome, bacteria dominates the microbiome. And you say, microbiome. What is the microbiome? Well, it's an umbrella term that a gentleman gave to the collection of microbes that are found inside of our body. And it is comprised of bacteria. Some persons include virus, some don't. So bacteria, fungi, protozoa, archaea, and parasites. We do not have our bodies to ourselves. We have travelers with us on our journey. And many of us, according to Dr. Stephen Gundry, do not like the idea that bacteria is so much up in our business, but we just have to get used to it. Jump high or jump low. Bacteria is going to be with us everywhere we go. That is how it is. Now, human health is greatly outsourced. Here we are as humans taking credit for a lot of the activities going on inside of our bodies, only to realize that most of the heavy lifting as it relates to our health is not being done by human entities. It is being done by microscopic entities. The same bacteria, virus, fungi, protozoa, archaea, and parasites, they are doing the heavy lifting. So our health is outsourced. We are not in charge of human health. Look at what Clive Campbell is saying. You're saying that bacteria are. If I was the one that said that, then you could turn off your microphone or your headset and you could go do your business. But this is what medical science is saying, the latest medical science. Human health is greatly outsourced. I give you, for example, a quotation from Dr. Francisco Delgado. Bacteria are an extension of the functions of the human body and they help us to stay healthy. Look at that. You mean the same bacteria that they call scum of the earth, germs, and grime, and the only good bacteria is a dead bacteria? What have we come to say, Dr. Francisco Delgado? Bacteria are an extension of the functions of the human body, and they help us to stay healthy. Yes, those same things that we don't like to hear about and our skin cringes, you're going to hear the story unfold. We have more than 1,000 species of bacteria living on us and inside of us, said Professor Julian Davies. And Professor Tim Spector, UK King's College says the textbooks need to be torn up. They no longer represent the truth of human biology. Look at that. The things we are now teaching, for example, our medical doctors still, does not hold true anymore. 1950 technology and science and teaching cannot hold true from the past the year 2000, now that we're in 2026. The textbooks have to be torn up because much of what is being taught to our medical students is not correct anymore. If you, ladies and gentlemen, have never heard about your microbiome, consider that you have been robbed. You have been denied. You have been impoverished. If you have lived until, how old are you now? And you have just about to hear about the rudiments of the microbiome, is the greatest injustice the system could ever have done to you. Because the microbiome is the microbial equivalent of you living on this planet. They represent you and they represent for you, ladies and gentlemen. So I've had to be apologizing to my microbiome, Sir CJ, because my mama didn't know how to tell me about it. She didn't know about it. My teachers from prep school, primary school, high school, etc., didn't know about the microbiome well enough to teach me about it. And it is now, it is oozing out of every time you go on the internet, according to the algorithm that you like to put in, you're hearing about the microbiome. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the world. We're not living on the planet of the apes, we're living on the planet of bacteria. So CJ, would you like to make any comment, sir, or ask me the question? I can run blank.
Well, Dr. Campbell, sincerely, I thank you for massaging that topic of the microbiome. And what gives me great joy and pleasure this morning is to know that this company, Atomy, is really on the cutting edge of science. Because now that you are sharing the microbiome, and I did some deep introspection and deep research in that product that we have in the Korean shopping mall, the CSI microbiome. I am so pleased, my brother, that we are right there. I kept wondering why is it also, I kept wondering why is it that the hair product, the Vital Hair product, is guaranteed to regrow hair 92.4% in 4 weeks.
Okay. Now look at it.
And yes.
All right. Our listeners will have a greater appreciation for the products when they hear about the microbiome, what it does. And the question of our bodies, if it is only comprised of human cells. Ladies and gentlemen, our bodies are not only comprised of human cells. When we are taught all our lives when we were children that we are to live sterile, that is the greatest injustice you could ever do to a human being. Sterile meaning that we are supposed to only be human cells alone. How would we function if that was the case? We are an ecosystem comprising of human cells. We are, as humans, our cells are larger than microbes. So we are more prominent. So we are seen readily if you look in the mirror. You see human cells. But of course, as you have heard, bacteria, they are there, fungi, protozoa, and even parasites. They live on us and they live inside of us. We are an ecosystem. It's not so much that we are a human being, because a human being and being human are two different things, because we can't be human without the microbiome. We are not Homo sapiens. We are not humans alone, proud to be humans. We have these guys who are making us more human, more humane. The ecosystem, 6 pounds. 6 pounds, 2% of your body weight is not your human weight, microbes. So I give you a little story, a little history. On the day that you were born, every single human being, on the day that you were born, ready for this? You were 99% human cells, 1% microbial cells. Over the next 1,000 days, your first 1,000 days on this planet, a magnificent, great, mysterious transformation took place. Ready for this? We are now 10% human by cells. 10%. Start out as 99, you know. Now we are 10. You ready for, therefore, the composition of microbes? 90%. We are 90% microbes. And those are the facts. And I give you this one that you have to sit good in your chair. Your brain is not the only brain that you have. I want that to soak in a bit. That 100 billion neurons you have in the cranium, your skull, that is not the only brain that you have. Ladies and gentlemen, humans have grown another brain. I'm going to ask you to look at this. It's very provocative. God took 9 months to grow your 12 organ systems inside of your mother's womb. And it took 1,000 days, 3 years, 36 months, the equivalent, to grow your microbiome. Is that suggesting to you the importance of it? We have our cardiovascular system, lymphatic system, your muscular system, reproductive system, respiratory system. The 12 systems of the human body took 9 months to grow, but God found it necessary for you to get your unique microbiome. It's more unique to you than your thumbprint, your fingerprint. It took 36 months for that to go. And guess what? Every time you take some medication, like antibiotics or steroids and other type of medications, like you're dropping a bomb on your microbiome inside of your body. And we did not know. Ignorance is not bliss. And my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge.
Yes.
Your body, ladies and gentlemen, is most unique. You're half human, so to speak, and half microbial. And we have been paying attention to one half. It's not even one half, you know, what I give it a little blind. To one half of the body. We're paying attention to the human element of things, not knowing that it is the microbes. Like a Rolex watch, we see the front of the Rolex watch and we adore its beauty, but the underworkings of that watch to make it work precisely and powerfully. The springs and the pins and the different type of gears, they are the microbiome making us look good. Look at that. Bacteria make we look good. And we curse bacteria every day. And we buy products every day and use products every day to get rid of them. But you're cutting your nose to spite your own face, and you didn't even know that you were digging your own grave with your own action by taking actions against your microbiome. I am saddened. The system robbed us, that they did not take the time to properly identify us, man. They did not teach us. While they are there teaching us about a diddle diddle, the cat and the fiddle, and how the cow jump over which moon, they did not even tell us that we have an invisible part of us that cannot be seen with the human eyes, but it is there, very much there, and making us work the way we're supposed to work. They're telling us dopey stories and don't tell us the real story of the human body. I feel hurt, man. Because I became sick. You are as sick in direct proportion to how damaged your microbiome is. And all our lives, we have been damaging our microbiome. So some people who are sick and have all kind of molly, gripe, and flux to complain. Sorry if you don't know it, but in the dictionary, ladies and gentlemen, it's because our microbiome is sick, unhealthy, unhappy, is complaining. You don't want to live with an unhappy and sick and complaining and angry microbiome, because if they sneeze, you catch a cold.
Yes. Yes.
And that is why Clive Campbell has dedicated most of his life to turn on this light. How long have you been going to your medical doctor or some healthcare professional? Have you ever heard your healthcare provider includes you or introduce you to a conversation in the microbiome? He or she is more willing to give you something to kill it, to destroy it, damage it, and then you go home and you feel worse because you need every single species of microbes in order to live. God put it there and man said him can remove it. Why? Who knows more, man or God? God knows why he gives you a microbiome. And you cannot be healthy with a sick microbiome. I need to say that again, CJ.
Yes.
No human being can be healthy with an unhealthy or sick, damaged, decaying microbiome. We are sick.
That's right.
That is why we are sick, and we are still sick, because they did not teach us to value. They don't even teach us about the microbiome. They don't teach us how to value our microbiome, but no man can live on earth without a microbiome. That is why every single human being, as you scrape through the birth canal, you were being introduced to your generational microbiome, handed down from all the generations of your mothers to your mother, and you are going to get that same thing to jumpstart your immune system and to get your life going on earth, because no human is to be found on planet earth without their microbiome. Your hazmat suit made of microbes, and we did not know. I didn't find this out until I was in my 50s, going to my 60s, that I know my true makeup, my true identity. No human being. We are human, but part human, because the other part is being done by what God has designed and designated to do. My microbiome. I speak about my bacteria with honor, with dignity, with even pride. I support them as much as I can, because they are performing for Clive Campbell to be here after 60 years. Can you imagine? You get them from the womb to the tomb, and the microbiome you have take 1,000 days in order to grow on you, and it will take you through every phase and stage of your life, and they change based upon the stage of life that you're at to keep you relevant. It's the most, you have intelligence living inside of you. Did you know that? You have intelligence living inside of you, and they're trying to make antibiotics to kill them. And the stronger the antibiotics they make, they morph and they survive until now they do not know what to do, because you have resistant species of bacteria. Methicillin resistant Staphylococcus aureus. Can't kill them. They are resilient. They are made to be a part of you and to be with you. Sorry if I'm shouting, but somebody need to shout around here, man.
Don't apologize, my brother.
I'm cheering. I'm the cheerleader. I'm the cheerleader for my microbiome. They are there. And we need to tell them thanks. Tell them.
Can I say something?
Let me finish this point. We need to say, when you're praying, Lord, thank you for my microbiome. If you want to be specific, Lord, thank you for my bacteria. Others are killing them, but Lord, I thank you for them. God.
Dr. Clive.
Yes, sir.
You know what? Right now, I'm realizing that the next time you say, or I say, or any one of us find ourselves saying, I have a gut feeling about a particular matter, I think we should really pay attention to that gut feeling? Could it be then, with all that you have shared so far, that that gut feeling is really truly authentic? It is your gut and the microbes in the body speaking and giving you a true
Yes,
gut feeling.
you're onto a powerful point here, CJ. Because one of the responsibilities that God gave us the microbiome to perform is to be our chaperone. Is our
Mm,
chaperone, you know. You see, just as how, for example, some children are gifted and talented and they are recognized by millions of people. They sing well, they can act well or something well,
mhm.
and they have become millionaires almost from they were children. Now, sometimes they are invited to go overseas to perform. No parent is going to send their child alone to go some strange place to perform or to do something. So they have to be chaperoned. Oftentimes, the parents are the best persons to be the chaperone, or they also have the parents and a manager and some security details because they don't want anybody to kidnap them. The microbiome chaperones us. And the microbiome, that gut feeling they're talking about, that
Yes.
butterfly in the stomach feeling, that gut
Mm.
feeling, that gut instinct,
I feel it in my gut.
yes, your bacteria, really and
Yes.
truly, they are hinting to you, walk
Yeah.
away, CJ. This
Yes.
guy is a bad news guy. He's a thief. He's a scam artist. Walk away. Follow your gut feeling. Some persons don't follow their gut feeling. What do they say a couple of days later? I should have followed my gut instinct. I should have followed my gut feeling. The man gone with me $100,000. Look at that. Eh? I've heard somebody said, your gut feelings are never wrong.
Mm.
They are never wrong. You follow your gut feeling. So when a person is in love and they feel butterflies in their stomach, your bacteria is putting in a little word for you, you know, for the person. Because your microbiome is interacting with the person's microbiome and they are putting you in a favorable light. So the butterflies are feeling your stomach is being felt in her stomach also. And they are interacting. Or if it is not correct, she's saying, this guy is a bum. Walk away. He's of no good. The fancy talk, don't listen to it. So your microbiome is talking to you. We just need to learn to understand it and interpret it. So you're right. That gut feeling, that gut feeling. My gut feeling is that you're having a good gut feeling about this information. So, ladies and gentlemen, I give it this gem. Bacteria knows more about you than you know about bacteria. Then tell me now, how are we going to fight war against something that we don't know as much about them as they know about us? That makes sense, CJ? That don't
Not at
make
all,
any
my
sense.
brother.
Here's another
Indeed.
powerful thought.
Interesting.
Bacteria knows more about you than you know about yourself.
Mm.
There is no
Wow.
doctor. There is no
Yes.
university. There are no
Yes.
teams of scientists. There are no
Yes.
researchers that knows
Yes.
more about you
You.
and your human body, your human makeup. Every single
Yes.
square centimeter of your skin or inside of your body, none of them knows more about you than bacteria knows about you.
Wow.
And that is a fact.
That's
So
profound.
while they are guessing, bacteria already knows what is right or what is wrong inside of your body. Ladies and gentlemen, we should be having a microbial appreciation day. The acronym is MAD, you know. Microbiome
Yeah.
Appreciation Day. Let us
Yeah.
get mad about our
Yeah.
defend your microbiome. Tell
Of
people that
course.
whatever you have taken, whatever
Take care of
bacteria
it.
you have removed from it, put them back.
Yes.
Refuse to take certain things that are going to compromise your microbiome. Don't do
Hmm.
and participate in any activity that's going to compromise your microbiome. Because if
Wow.
they don't work well, you can't work well. Ladies and gentlemen, they are the blockchain of your health from
Wow.
the first day you were born. Microbes have been keeping track of every single cold, every flu, every sneeze, every time your brother or sister sneezed on you as a child, every interaction, every infection. Microbes keep a track of it, and they know how to make the medicine to fix you and to repair you. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the blockchain of your health. It keeps an ongoing record of you. It's a blockchain. For those of us who are familiar with the terminology. And that is why we have to honor and respect this God-given microbiome. But before my time finish, I want to give you some facts. How much of us are them? How much of them are us? Is that reasonable, Sir CJ?
That sounds like a cow jump over the moon thing.
Okay, look at this now. 70 trillion human cells. That's what they said that's the latest count I'm hearing. I used to hear 30 trillion, 50 trillion, but now the latest count is your 70 trillion cells in terms of your human aspect of you. Are you ready for this? How about 700 trillion microbial cells? We are almost like a hotel for microbes. We have 10 microbes for every single human cell. So can you really refer to us as human being? That is why the new talking is a holobiome, holobiont, an ecosystem. We are an ecosystem. Are you ready for this now in terms of genes? I'm not talking about the genes you get from J.C. Penney or you buy at Amazon. You know the genes I'm talking about, the trait of heredity.
Yes.
According to the Human Genome Project, we have 23,000 human genes. I wish I had time to tell you how the Human Genome Project started in 1990, and they thought they were going to find the answers to what gene caused Alzheimer's, which gene causes diabetes, which gene causes cancer, etc. But at the end of the 10-year study at 2001, they did not find any gene because it's not a gene. It's not a gene problem, you know. We were thinking that it's a gene malfunction, but it's not a gene problem. So that theory is out the door. Are you ready for the amount of microbial genes that we have based upon the study that was done after the Human Genome Project, which is the Human Microbiome Study and Project, lasted 6 years, ended in 2011. Somewhere between 2 to 4 million microbial genes, compared to 23,000 human genes. Look at that. Do you know that the fruit fly, the regular fruit fly, has 13,000 genes? The flea has 33,000 genes. Humans are in between there, 23,000 genes. And we have 2 to 4 million microbial genes. What makes us human ain't even human. Not even human. Those 1,000 species of bacteria that lives on us and inside of us. 95% of the microbes that live with you live inside of your gastrointestinal tract, your alimentary canal. Some call it your gut, the original U-tube that runs on the back of your throat to the back door. 95%, so trillions of them live inside your gut. And when you take an antibiotic, when you consume sugar, when you consume refined, acidic, and processed food, you are doing more damage to your body than you know. It is sweet to the taste bud, but it's bitter to the gut. And grandma would say, what sweet nanny goat are going running belly. And we are using our teeth to dig our grave. And you did not understand. Now science is saying that what grandma was saying is indeed true. We compromise our microbiome by the things that we are eating, the things that we are consuming, and don't talk about the things that you are putting on your skin.
Wow.
Now,
Dr. Campbell.
Yes.
I know, I hope you don't mind, but based on what, and I really would like you to continue, but it occurs to me that based on what you're saying here, is that we therefore need to be taking regularly that CSI microbiome product that is in the Atomy shopping mall to feed the microbiome.
Yeah, because the idea is, I guess you're trying to answer the question in what do we,
Yes,
how do
yes.
we feed them? How do we feed them?
Yes, yes. What do
Yeah,
we
but
do? Yeah.
feed them.
But please
Is
don't let me take you away from center. It just I'm just based on all that you've said so far. We need to take care of
mhm.
our microbiome,
And
and
I'm
I
gonna
think we're
tell
on
you,
the yes,
I've found some products in the Atomy Mall
yes,
to tell us that while on one side of the coin, persons are doing things to compromise, to kill,
right,
to
right.
destroy, maim, lame, and handicap our microbiome. On the other side, there are
Yes.
scientists who are making products to feed,
Mm-hmm.
nurture, nourish, care for, and to honor and respect our microbiome.
Mm, thank God.
And we are now prepared to look at the fact of how the human body need nutrients to function. The time is limited, Sir CJ.
Yes,
Before I tell you, if
you're going to have to come back, Dr. Campbell.
No,
But
no.
please let don't let me stop you. Go ahead, and we are at we normally
No,
uh,
bye-bye, Scott.
oh, that person talking with you,
no, I will you mute your phone, please, 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 please. Stay muted. Unless you have a question, just raise your hand. But please, Dr. Campbell, go ahead.
I want to make this point. Some of the things that bacteria does for us, I can't tell you all the things I intended to say, but one of the things they do for us is digest our food. What they do, anytime you eat, of course, you get protein, you get carbs, you get fats. Most of that is absorbed in the small intestine. But
Mm,
our food should not only be comprised of those macronutrients. We need
okay,
micronutrients, which are
right,
going to come from what you call fiber.
correct.
Where you get fiber from? The things that God make.
That's right,
Fiber
right.
are what you call polyphenols. Polyphenols are more what you get from fruits and vegetables. You have the mango and those other things with the bright colors. Those are polyphenols. But fiber now comes from the roots and those things, the tubers that we get from Mother Earth. From the orange pulp. Look at it, we squeeze out the orange juice, turn up our blood
Mm,
sugar, and throw away the
mm.
pulp. And it's the
Well,
pulp that is the fiber that we need to feed the microbe.
amazing,
We do
amazing.
the same thing we do with the carrot, we do with the salsa. We throw away the most important part and we're gone with the juice. Now, when we eat our food, it is our bacteria that breaks down fiber. And I'm hoping that you can, if you don't understand it, talking about fiber, you can Google it. Fiber, they make what you call short chain fatty acids or metabolites like
Yes.
butyrate, acetate, and propionate. Butyrate is the healer of the body. Butyrate
Mm,
heals the body by sending butyrate and lactate and urolithin A to the mitochondria, different from the
yes.
microbiome. The
The
mitochondria
power
lives
cells.
inside of your cell. It fuels 90% of your body's energy. But it is the
Yes.
bacteria that is the chef and the butler and the cook and the nurturer of the mitochondria. If your
Okay.
diet is wrong and you're not producing, eating enough food rather that will produce butyrate, then you cannot fuel your mitochondria. Your energy is going to be low. Your mitochondria is going to be damaged. They are going to malfunction and you'll get sick, more sick, and death will be staring you in the face. So it is your
Mm,
bacteria that is responsible for breaking down the fiber, feeding, nurturing, and nourishing you. Now, a lot of people believe that they can eat specific food, one type of food for the brain, one type of food for the heart, one type of food for the immune system. There's an intermediary between your food and your body. That's a microbe, the microbiome. It's an intermediary. Nothing gets into your body unless the microbiome examines it, like a cupbearer. You know what a cupbearer idea is, and begin to examine it and ferment it, digest it, and give to the brain what the brain to get. Give to the eye, give to the heart, give to the lung, give to the gut. It is the microbiome that does all of that. So when you consume food with nutrients in it, the bacteria takes it and makes it appropriate for the organs inside of the body and the systems inside of the body. Now, I'm going to jump now to one of the products you have been internet, Atomy Psi Microbiome. SCI, with the Psi Microbiome. It has 8 probiotics in it. Why they make a product with 8 probiotics? Lactobacillus rhamnosus, Lactobacillus plantarum, Lactobacillus helveticus, Lactobacillus reuteri, I wish I had time to tell you about reuteri, Lactobacillus casei, brave, Lactobacillus lactis. Ladies and gentlemen, these are the names of bacteria. They should have been teaching us about these bacteria from we were in school. And now is when we're all 40, 50, 60, and 70. They want us to call these names and our tongue get it tied and twisted in our mouth and spray in our brain. They should have been teaching us this long time. Who in the system is sabotaging our knowledge that we do not know who we truly are? This is $1 million question that we need to ask. So the Atomy Psi Microbiome have these strains of microbes that you may have lost, especially if you were born C-section. Didn't get to talk about that. Especially if you had an early experience in life and you got a throat infection, ear infection, and you got a type of antibiotic. You have been sick from your child, and it shows up in your teenage and in your 20s and in your 30s, and you wonder how come a 30-year-old sick? It's a damage that you did in your 20s that shows up in your 30s and 40s. Ladies and gentlemen, we need all of these. You see, Lactobacillus reuteri, that is one of the darlings, the 5-star general of the microbiome. That thing is amazing. I have to come back and tell you about it. Then you have Atomy Finezyme. We are consuming our food and we don't have the requisite digestive enzymes to break down our food. So you're eating healthy, but how much of it is being absorbed? Is it passed out as in your waste? Are you really absorbing it? Because if you don't have the bacteria, what then is going to make the enzyme? Because our limited amount of digestive enzymes, we only have 17 digestive enzymes. Bacteria comes with 60 digestive enzymes. So they digest everything and anything, and they prepare it for us. So we need to put the enzymes back in our body in order to help us with digestion and to help to give those nutrients to the microbiome to make them strong. Then you have the Atomy Probiotic 10 plus. Look at that. 10 strains in that one. Look at that. Ladies and gentlemen, don't let them fool you, see. You need your bacteria. Anytime you go to your doctor and doctor says he's going to write a prescription for you, you say, what is on it, doctor? I know I have an infection, but what are you going to write? I'm going to write for you. And you say, what is it? Antibiotic? No, doctor. Talk to me. Find me something else. Give me something from Mother Nature. Give me something else. But let me say this to you in all honesty. Sometimes some of us, our health is so far gone and we are so badly infected, you may really and truly need to take an antibiotic to kill the bad bacteria. But guess the doctors do now? They don't take you on a process of telling you how to build them back. Them leave you by yourself and you're gone home alone with antibiotics. This would have destroyed and damaged microbiome. And you feel sick like by the dog and his 10 cousins. Because they did not help you to go back the good bacteria. Because an antibiotic doesn't only destroy bad bacteria. It destroys both the good and the bad. It doesn't discriminate. That is why people feel so bad. So there may be instances. But oftentimes there are cases that you can take antibiotic from Mother Nature. Because from Mother Nature, she make her own antibiotics and it discriminates. Kill the bad, leave the good. So the Atomy Probiotics 10 plus is designed to boost your immune system, the main thing, and to give your microbiome nutrients. And the aim of him, ladies and gentlemen, those nutrients, those plant enzymes, those plant nutrients that are found in the hemohim, the bacteria can use it to do things for you that no human chemist can ever make. So, ladies and gentlemen, you are sick, but then God says, here are answers. You have to utilize the power of your microbiome to restore you. You have lost your health. You're trying to get it back. You cannot get it back with a damaged microbiome. Fix your microbiome, and your microbiome will fix you. What say you, Sir CJ?
That was also my brother. We gotta have you back, Dr. Campbell, Dr. Clive Microbiome Campbell. Uh, do you think I want to open up for one or two comments or questions, Dr. Campbell? Do you have a minute before we
Yes,
go?
please.
Okay,
Most
so
definitely.
I'll just take one or two quick questions before we go. You can feel free to unmute and ask your question.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Everybody. Dr.
Morning.
Campbell, powerful. CJ, thank you so much for bringing Dr. Campbell on this call. My only question is, do you have books out there for us to purchase and read and read and read and read?
Yes.
Oh, she's asking if you have books.
Do you have a book out?
Oh, not as yet. My microbiome is helping me to write my first book. Hopefully it comes out sooner than later.
Awesome.
I'm
Thank you
following
so
my
much.
gut feeling.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness, this powerful, profound information. Oh my goodness, I can go on and on. Thank you so much. I need that book as soon as it's come out. Powerful.
Okay.
Thank you. I'll let somebody else get. Thank you.
If you go,
This is
if you go
Robert,
in,
and I have a question.
one second, Robert. If you go over in the Momentum morning chat, Valerie and family, there are one or two real educational videos over there about the microbiome. You can check it out.
Thank you.
Go ahead, Robert.
Okay, my question is, will Hemohim break a fast?
Oh, what's the question?
Will Hemohim break a fast?
Or if it can be used to break your fast?
No, will it break a fast? If you're
I'm not
on
sure.
a fast, if you take it, will it break it?
Okay. I guess it's this considered as like a medicine. I don't know that it's not going to have a terrible amount that will.
Well, see if you eat, say, at 5 o'clock at night, and then you don't go to bed till 10 o'clock, and you take Hemohim, and you want to have that intermediate fast go till morning, then my question is, will it break it or will it not? For an example, coffee won't.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying, but it's a small amount. It is not going to be detrimental to your effort for intermittent fasting. It's not going to interrupt it. So
Okay, that's my
I think you
question
should feel
answered.
free. Yes,
Thank you very much.
you're most welcome.
I see Marva's hand up. Welcome, Marva. You have a question?
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes.
Regarding what the lady was asking about Dr. Campbell's books, might I suggest something to you, Dr. Campbell?
Yes, please.
That you might want to try doing an audio book first, because I'm a writer, so I love the paper book. We turn the pages and such. But for me to read what you're saying and get that enthusiasm, I won't. Because you have this great passion for the
Yes.
gut, for the microbiome, and I'm thinking that I'm a good reader. I can read. I do stories and tell tales and stuff, but I cannot reach that passion into at the level where you put this for us to for it to stay in our cranium, because you can read all you want, get all the knowledge, but when you get it this way, it sticks. So I might suggest you can do paper also, but I think that your first publication should be audio.
Okay. I thank you
That's
for
my
that
point.
suggestion. Yeah, we can
You're
look
welcome,
into
sir.
it, and thank you for that suggestion, Lady
You're
Moore.
welcome.
Yes,
Thank you.
Mom.
Absolutely, I agree with you. Absolutely,
Excellent.
you are so passionate. It's all over. We can just tell that you. Oh my goodness, I am
Yeah.
overwhelmed. I am overwhelmed.
Yeah.
Thank you, doctor. Thank you.
Bless you.
Wow.
Yes, Dr. Clyde, you always bring it.
Uh,
And every time you come on and we have you visit us, you add more to it. So I had my book, pen and paper here right now
hey,
because what the lady said a few minutes ago in Valerie, that the audio, because of the passion you have, I have that same passion when I'm talking to people about health. And you
yes,
got angry, I do the same thing. But you know what I'm called when I get angry and try to tell people the truth? They
yes.
call me a bully. My own brother
Hey.
called me. I can't go around bullying him to
Mm-hmm.
for telling stories like you did just
Yes.
now. Now, if you talk like that, first thing he'll say you're bullying. But I don't care because I'm passionate about it. And what you did just now is you add more to my passion to make me crazy. So
Yeah.
I don't care what people say. I am passionate, and you did it. You wake that up in me more than I had already. And
Yes,
thank you,
yes,
glad you
yes.
always bring it and you add to it every time. I was taking
Lady,
notes, and the
lady,
words that I didn't understand, I wrote it down to look it up in the dictionary. So I got 3 pages here already.
Lady Valderine. I see people that go to football matches. You have
Mm,
football and you have soccer. And when
mm.
there's a touchdown, when a goal is scored, I see them jump and hug up people that they don't know from in their life. And they're shouting on the top of their voices. They run up and down the aisle. Who is bullying?
Mhm.
Yep, yep. So I
Okay.
agree with her when she said to do an audio book.
Yes,
The audio will touch people more. The power you
yes,
have and bring from within out.
it's
Beautiful.
kind. Thank you so
Yep,
much.
thank
All
you.
right. So, Mr. KJ.
I can't even get a chance.
Yeah.
Wonderful,
And then,
wonderful.
and then you're
Good
next,
morning,
Sylvia.
everyone. Good
Go
morning,
ahead,
good
KJ.
morning, good morning.
Morning.
I listen. I applaud you for even sharing the information with us and how because I hear about the good bacteria and I hear the bad bacteria, but you also shared something earlier too about the parasite. So they said the parasite, the bacteria, and I think there was
Not
one
to
more thing that
calm
you
down.
mentioned about. Am I correct?
Yeah, all of them comprise the microbiome. In science, they call all of those the bacteria, virus, fungi, protozoa, archaea, and parasites. Some include virus, some don't include virus.
Wow. Okay. Okay. So. Um, wow. That's very important. And you also mentioned about there's something that you saw on the Atomia website, which is the one of the that can really help with the bacteria. And I wasn't sure it was a micro something that you mentioned.
Oh, the atomic psi microbiome. CJ can remind
Well,
you
you
when,
have
if you have
we
his
have
number.
you go. It's in the Korean mall. CSI microbiome, KJ, and
CSI.
if you
SCI,
yes, and
psi.
incidentally, as it relates to the hair, the scalp,
Yeah,
I am now realizing that Atom is on the cutting edge because
yeah,
the composition of that hair vital product, it addresses the scalp biome. So whatever needs to be in the why the hair is guaranteed to start to regrow within 92.4% in 4 weeks is because the food is in the shampoo that will feed the microbiome in the scalp. So
Mm,
yeah. So we have and then of course we have the Atomate probiotic. So we're looking good. We're looking good.
yeah, yes.
All right.
CJ, I want to thank you, and my gosh, and I want to thank you uh, for uh, for sharing the moment about the bacterium, and I hope everyone is seeing how powerful the information is to really, really want to do something about it. Because, and if we don't defeat it, it will defeat us, right?
Mm,
Absolutely,
man,
yes.
I tell you.
We had Les Brown on the show this morning, and Les Brown is 81 years old. I couldn't believe it. I've been watching this guy over the years, and he hasn't aged. And he says the number one thing that we all must be about, should be about, is taking care of our health. Here is how privileged we are, Dr. Clive, that
Yes.
we are in a company, we are with a company, a reversed engineered marketing platform that brings to the world the best of the best of the best, absolute products. We have the GSGS strategy. What's that? Global sourcing, global sales. Every product is plant based, and he goes to wherever it's grown the best conditions, and it is brought into the wellness store. We therefore,
Go ahead, CJ.
yeah,
I'm sorry. I just want to say something. Go ahead.
yeah. So KJ, what I want to say to us is, let's invest in our health. Our health is our wealth. Those of us who need to rise early, proper sleep, exercise, supplementation, do what needs to be done. We have the best of the best. And not only that, we can take this to the mountaintop. We are all sitting on a gold mountain. KJ, believe me, it's just that we have not been doing, and we are not doing this business properly, but we're gonna take care of that. We are going through back to basics right now, but very soon, very soon, we're gonna organize and begin to make a serious, concerted attempt to go after our masterships.
Absolutely, CJ. And I just want to
Yes, KJ.
just
But
want to share.
before you go, let me just say this real quick. It's time for us to get paid, and we're gonna get it done the right way. Go ahead,
Yes,
KJ.
and I got to get back on with you on that, CJ, because that's what I'm gonna give you a call right after this. Regarding to Leslie Brown, actually, the last time I remember, he was really doing bad, and I was surprised to see him with full energy. I was like, and he dyed his beard and everything because his son was doing everything. At the time, so I was surprised that that was him speak. After that, I was like, "Wait a minute, is that the OJ's?" And at first, I was like, no, that's Leslie Brown. I was like,
There
wow,
you
this
go.
can't be
There you
him.
go.
He was puffed up. And so he was actually, I don't know what place, but he didn't, that energy that's him, it wasn't like that. Like, I think it was like 15 years ago. So just to see that in him, man, he's going, that's a beautiful
Well,
thing. And he got his health back. So I was just amazed by that.
Am
Back
I
well,
to
I
am
tell you
I able
something.
to share a blessing I've had with the audience, CJ?
Please go ahead, my brother.
A friend visiting from the USA met me at a hotel in Kingston. And while
Right.
we were there, she went on her phone, and she made a telephone call. She introduced me to the person as Dr. Clive Campbell and asked me to speak to the person as related to a particular health matter. And
Yes.
would you believe the person at the other end of the phone was the Mr. Les Brown himself?
Look at that. The
Ladies
other
and
way around.
gentlemen, my
Come
mentor,
on.
my coach, my friend,
Yes.
and he's on the
Yes. Yes.
other end of
Yes.
the phone, and I
There
shared
you
some
go.
information. So I'm sort of intimate in terms of what he has
Yes.
overcome, but God is good.
Okay. Yes. And he has the receipt to show it.
Oh Lord, look at it. Better body man.
Yes. And by the way, KJ and all of us on the show here, actually, he gave it away. It slipped out in his presentation. The trick, the secret behind it is that he has stopped years ago. He stopped eating certain things. So while he's yeah, did you catch it, Clive? Were you on the call
I heard
when
part
he
of
was?
it, but we
Yeah,
could delve some more into it when I speak
yeah.
again. I'll tell you to stop.
We are what we eat. That's simple. We are what we eat. That's it. There comes a time when you got to stop eating certain things, stop drinking certain things. And you mentioned the atomic fine enzyme, Dr. Campbell. It's time
Yes.
that we all introduce in our staple the atomic fine enzyme, the atomic probiotics, and that CSI microbiome over in the Korean Mall. It's time we introduce that into the repertoire. We'll take one more question and we're out of here. Going once,
CJ,
going twice.
Dr.
CJ, I have a guest on the call today.
Welcome.
Dorothy Ola. Please
Dorothy?
acknowledge my sister from another mother. She's my spiritual sister. Dorothy, hi.
Wonderful.
Thank you so much for coming on the call.
Hello, everyone. Hello, Dr.
Hi,
Campbell.
Dorothy.
Hello.
Hi.
Yes. Yes, Dorothy.
Yes. I wanted to find out, like, for my son, that he ate in the night and he eat all the food when he was younger. And every time I tried to talk to him, he said, "No, Mom, you're not my doctor." I was even my friend, Sister Valerie, to talk to him and invite him to this meeting.
Yes. Well, Dorothy, what's your son's name?
Dennis.
Dennis, I want to offer a personal invitation. He needs to come by and introduce himself so we can talk. Over here on the Momentum Morning Ride, yeah, we talk family, we talk health, we talk wholeness. Some are doctors. I'm not a doctor, but that doesn't stop me from talking wellness. So thanks for coming by, Dorothy. Glad to have you. Please come again and invite Dennis on my behalf. Tell him that CJ is inviting him to come by.
Okay, thanks.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
CJ, may I?
Sylvia.
Sylvia,
Yes,
Sylvia Donna?
Yes,
no,
Dr.
Sylvia,
Campbell, that's me.
We changed her name, Dr. Clive. It's Sylvia Upper. We don't do down anymore. Sylvia
Okay.
Upper.
Yes.
Go ahead, Sylvia.
Yes, Dr. Campbell, I'm happy, really more than happy to have you on the show. And I know for sure that CJ is going to invite you to come back on our show. And when you were talking, I could feel the anger in your voice. We have missed out on so many things in our school years. And there's this friend of mine, I have introduced him to you already. Every day we would meet and we would talk about, we laugh, we reflect on our school days and we laugh about these stupid things. Hey, digga digga, cow jump over the moon and all those things. But again, I must say how thankful I am because there are so many things that I didn't know and I'm learning. So I want to say thank you again, Dr. Campbell. Thank CJ and thank Atomy. And I'm looking forward to have you back on our show. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Akani.
Have yourself a wonderful day.
Thank you so much. And so, CJ, if the audience heard anger, frustration, and disappointment in my voice,
yes,
I paint this image to you. Imagine a child, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 12, 15 years old. They have chronic diseases already, autoimmune diseases, for different reasons, because their microbiome is sick. And the doctor does not know.
No, they do not know.
Even the gastro...
Dr. Campbell, listen, don't leave that point. And we are running to the doctor to consult the doctor. Check the doctor, and the doctor doesn't know. And we are outsourcing our health and our wellness to doctors that are not informed.
Can I say this without sounding facetious? A lot of persons on this call knows more than the doctor knows.
Right. You're right. And before you leave us, Dr. Campbell, may I share this with you? I am talking to a renowned doctor. I won't tell you where he's from. He is a lot of wellness activities is going on over in Mexico. People travel in droves to Mexico for to wellness clinics, and I'm engaging a doctor from Mexico who has a wellness thing going on, and it's great. Well-known doctor, and I asking him, "Do you know about Hemohim?" He doesn't know about Hemohim. Do you know about fermented noni? He doesn't know. This is why I am so passionate about atomy and about our hemohim and about our fermented noni, about our finezyme, about our CSI microbiome. We do not understand, Dr. Campbell, what we have here in the wellness store. We just don't. Over to you, my brother.
Yes. The thought I want to leave with us as it relates to food, if we eat the diet of the culture, we will get the disease of the culture. Best thing I can change is to change your diet. And the next time I come back, remind me that we need to talk about that. Is the first three letters of that word? Die?
Doctor, I have well, my name is Patience. I have a niece who is a doctor. When I introduced hemoin to my sister, she asked me, "Oh, do you know how the product was made?" So I asked her, those medication that you are prescribing to your patient, do you know how they are made? I'm still waiting for the answer. So I don't know if I can have your contact and you try to explain to her some few things. You might be a doctor, but these supplements are good for the body. And she is the one in my family. She made even my own children, they don't want to take Emohim because they're asking the same question now.
Do you know one of the most revolutionary things about health is taking place right now? President Trump, I don't know how you feel about him, and Robert Kennedy Jr. Those guys have turned the food pyramid upside down. And one of the things they have said, they are going to teach their doctors about nutrition.
Oh, yeah.
They said it to them. We are going to teach our doctors about nutrition. They know everything else, but they don't know about nutrition. That's the most important part of the syllabus that left out. But it's going to be corrected now. So we have been right all along. Let food be your medicine, and let your medicine be from food.
Yeah, because my sister is taking Emohim, but not the way she's supposed to.
Yes.
Taking it, stopping, and so on. I take them since February that I became a member of Atomy. I'm taking my Emohim and my Noni and all my probiotics, all those supplements, you know.
Yeah. All our doctors mean well, and I'm not against doctors. But what they do not, they know how to help someone who became badly damaged from a motor vehicle accident or had a serious fall. They know how to patch up that person. But what they did not learn to do was to fix what they call chronic, degenerative, debilitating, progressive diseases. Cancer, diabetes, high blood pressure, Alzheimer's, Parkinson's. They put you on drugs for all of your life. They don't know how to fix it. They don't know how to fix it.
I'm even sending her the videos about our products, but she's not even listening to them.
Yeah, keep on dripping on them, and they will get the information in time. Yes, keep up the good work.
My name is Patience. I will be.
Okay, patient. Be patient with them. They'll come around.
I will.
Yes.
Thank you, doctor. Thank you so much.
Bless you.
We learn a lot from this.
Before we go, Dr. Campbell, Patricia, she has a question there for you. Dr. Campbell, anything to help with Lou Gehrig's disease?
Okay, what I know is that God made the microbiome to make every single medicine, chemical that the body needs to fix every ailment. And Lou Gehrig's disease is of no exception. So the products you spoke about and fixing the microbiome, some of those things can't be fixed with medicine alone. We need the microbiome input. And the products you mentioned, including the fermented noni, etc., are nutrition that are designed to fix the microbiome and the microbiome will fix whatever ailment the person will have. That is why God gave them to us, that we won't be sick. So we give the diseases 100 or 200 names. But really and truly is a microbiome that is damaged. We call it gut dysbiosis, unhappy, unhealthy, and complaining. And you don't want to live with a complaining microbiome. Fix the complaint, and you have to feed it accordingly. So it will help.
Dr. Clive.
Yes, sir.
Can I drop one on you?
Okay, sir.
His name is Dr. Jungla Im.
Uh-huh.
They call him Dr. Noni. Years and years of research. The same chairman of this company, Atomy, invited Dr. Jungla to work on the Atomy, the Noni fruit, because we have come to realize that there is so much about the Noni that is yet to be discovered.
Yes.
Now it is being revealed as you talk about gut health, and you're suggesting what should be taken. The doctor Jungla Im, he is now saying not only is Noni a superfood, but he is ascribing to about Noni, it is the superfood of superfoods.
Yes.
I just wanted to lay that one on you, my brother.
Yeah, God has been kind to us. And Bob Marley's song says, in the abundance of water, the fool still dies of thirst.
Ooh.
Noni is in the yard of many people. It falls from the tree, drops on the ground, and it rots. And the birds and insects eat it. And the owner of the yard has diabetes, high blood pressure, cancer, stress, stroke, and right there,
he has medication.
right outside his window is all the answers he needs for these diseases. What a sad thing.
Yeah.
Dr. Campbell, we have to have you back. Thanks for dropping by this morning. We could go on and on and on and on.
Yeah.
Please,
and Valerie and KJ and everyone for shining in. It was highly interactive. We love that. We'll be here Monday, 8:45, 9:10, 9:45, pre-game again, and 10 o'clock showtime. Remember, get with folks who are of like mind. Stay away from the negativity. Anything that is negative, stay away.
Yeah.
Stay away from the toxicity. Okay, be an active force for life. Come on, guys.
CJ, can I ask, CJ, was Dr. Clive recorded? Do we have a recording?
Yes.
Oh,
perfect.
Yes,
indeed.
Oh, we have the recording. Okay, awesome. Thank you.
Okay. We had to make sure of that.
Okay.
So, Dr. Clive, on behalf of all of us here in the Atomy Speed Momentum Morning family, we want to thank you for coming by, and we look forward to having you again.
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you so much. Hope you have a fabulous day.
Thank you, doctor.
Yes. And take care of your microbiome. Let it take care.
Thank you. Thank you, doctor.
Thank you. Have a wonderful weekend in Kingston.
Bless you.
Thank you. What a blessing to have you on the call. What an honor.
Thank you very much. You're kind. Thank you.
God bless you.
Bless.
Aja.
Hey.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Happy weekend to everyone.
Thank you for coming on, Dorothy. Love you.
Love you too, my darling sister.
We'll talk in a minute. Bye.
Okay. Bye.